I love One Piece. One Piece is my second favorite anime of all time. I grew up with the show from the laughably bad 4Kids version as a kid, and then eventually the Funimation dub that aired on Toonami.
One Piece is about a boy named Monkey D. Luffy, who wants to be king of the pirates by obtaining the One Piece, a legendary treasure left behind by Gold Roger, who before he died said that anyone can have his treasure, but first they must find it, causing many pirates to scatter around the world in search of Gold Roger's legendary treasure.
So today, I'd like to take you on this very, very long journey as we go through and talk about each arc in One Piece, starting from humble beginnings with Romance Dawn.
Written and illustrated by Ichiro Oda, One Piece is Japan's most popular manga series, with many awards and having many movies, games, and even an upcoming live-action series. Please God, no. It first came out in Weekly Shonen Jump back in 1997. Then, in October of 1999, got an anime adaptation by Toei Animation that airs weekly even to this day. From a very young age, Oda always dreamed of creating a series about pirates after watching 1974's Vicky the Viking. Also, he was inspired by Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, and even got to collaborate with him a few times. Romance Dawn originally was the title of the series, and Oda even made a few prototype chapters of it, which eventually got 2 OVAs dedicated to them.
So now, let's dive into this series, piece by piece, as we follow Luffy's journey to becoming the king of the pirates. Subbed or dubbed? Oh, the dub version. Yes, I agree, the subbed version is better overall, but I grew up with the show from watching the dub, so that's the one that I prefer to watch up until the New World. Plus, I think the English voice actors do a very good job for the most part.
Boo! You stink!
Romance Dawn is 7 chapters and 3 episodes. The story begins on a cruise ship as all the passengers are having a great time and the crewmen play around with a barrel. Huh, pretty tame beginnings for a first episode. You'd figure in a world of pirates, a pirate ship would show up and attack or something. And with that, we meet our first villain of the series, Miss Iron Club Alvida. Oh god, what the fuck is that? We also meet one of her crew members, Kobe, a shy kid who accidentally became a crew member for Alvida for 2 years because he got onto one of their ships when he went to go fishing.
Captain, we've got pirates! What?
What? Pirates are real? I thought Gold Roger was just fucking around.
As the pirates raid the enemy ship, a strange girl who doesn't talk for 2 whole episodes goes off onto Alvida's ship to grab her treasure. Meanwhile, Kobe finds the barrel that the crew members found earlier in the episode. Some of Alvida's pirates see him and want to open it thinking it's liquor, and oh boy, if this ain't the world's most dangerous jack-in-the-box.
Colin, you're a solid voice actor and a good overall fit for the voice of Luffy, but literally what the fuck?
And out comes the man of the hour, Monkey D. Luffy, who was sleeping in the barrel and got caught up in a whirlpool while he was sailing on his own. After taking down the pirates, Luffy and Kobe talk a bit about themselves. Kobe explains how he unfortunately wound up with Alvida. And, of course, after hearing such a sad tale, our main protagonist of justice, Luffy, gives Kobe the best advice a friend could give.
You're a moron and a coward! I hate people like you!
On the verge of having a mental breakdown and needing words of encouragement? Luffy's got your back.
Kobe tells Luffy that his dream is to become a Marine so he can catch bad guys like Miss Honey Boo Boo One Too Many Go-Go Juices over here, and with the worst timing, she hears this and attacks Luffy and Kobe.
Kobe! Who is the most beautiful of all on these seas?
Easy, my mom. Next question.
During the fight, Luffy reveals he's actually made of rubber after eating a devil fruit known as the Gum Gum fruit. Or Gumu Gummo if you're a fucking weeb. Luffy beats Alvida and heads out before the Marines show up, and they set sail. Kobe tells Luffy about a pirate hunter who recently got captured. Intrigued by this, Luffy goes to see this man with the intentions to make him his first crew member. In episode 2, Luffy and Kobe enter Shell's Town, a small town with a marine base controlled by Marine Captain Axe Hand Morgan. They find an execution ground, and at the center of it is my favorite character in One Piece. May I introduce the pirate hunter, Roronoa Zoro. Fun fact, in the 4Kids version, they changed Zoro to Zolo because 4Kids didn't want to get sued by the makers of the Zoro movies.
Are we sure this isn't the main villain of the show?
I'm gonna kill him while he's tied up.
Here.
Listen, kid, I'm not hungry. Now stop irritating me and get out of here.
But
Do not make me kick your ass, little girl.
What can I say? Zoro's the best.
We then come across an alternate universe version of another character named Helmeppo. He's a spoiled brat who got Zoro tied up as a bet for causing a ruckus. If he can go 1 month tied up to this plank without food, then he's free to go. And he's got 10 days left.
I said throw her over the wall, soldier.
After helping the kid with her broken legs, they head back to the village. Helmeppo shows up saying he'll actually execute Zoro tomorrow instead of keeping the agreement. Luffy goes to Zoro and tells him that he's actually going to be executed tomorrow, and he uses this as an opportunity to tell him that if he doesn't want to die, then he should join his crew.
Jesus, for a main protagonist, Luffy's kind of a dick. Join my crew against your will, and you don't get shot.
Zoro begrudgingly agrees, and Luffy goes to find Zoro's normal amount of swords. Meanwhile, we meet Marine Captain Axe Hand Morgan, a self-absorbed douchebag who hates anyone that disobeys him.
You there. Go into town, find this girl and kill her.
Man, they, really do not like children in this show.
Luffy causes a ruckus with the Marines and is now on the run looking for Zoro's swords. He comes across Helmeppo and forces him to help him look for Zoro's swords.
Bingo! Hold on, there are 3 here.
Huh, 3 swords. That's weird. 1 sword makes sense. 2 swords, yeah, because you can use 1 in each hand. But why 3 swords? Where would you even put it? Oh, I know, it must be a backup in case 1 gets destroyed. Of course that's the reason. Marine Captain Axe Hand Morgan and some cronies show up to execute Zoro and Kobe right on the spot. But just before they could pull the trigger, Luffy arrives in the nick of time. Luffy gives Zoro back his swords, and as the Marines charge, Zoro takes action.
Now, Mr. Roronoa, for the 1015th time, I would highly advise against putting 3 pounds of cold steel in your mouth. Hope you got good dental insurance.
While Zoro holds off the Marines, he tells Luffy that he will join his crew to spread his name across the world and achieve his dream of becoming the world's greatest swordsman.
This is a direct order. Every Marine that just spouted weakness, pull your gun out and shoot yourself.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Then Luffy and Marine Captain Axe Hand Morgan duke it out for a bit, but Helmeppo interrupts by making Kobe a hostage. Unfazed, Luffy and Zoro take them down, and the Marines celebrate that they are now free from these douchebags. Once again, this strange woman shows up snooping around the base looking for a treasure map of the Grand Line. Instead, she finds a note left behind by the ultimate tyrant, Destroyer of Worlds, the next King of Pirates, Buggy the Clown, who I guarantee you we'll talk about in the next video. Luffy, Zoro, and Kobe eat up at the village. Luffy exclaims his eagerness to head for the Grand Line ASAP. While violently shitting his pants, Kobe explains a bit about the world. The world is comprised of 2 giant oceans, the first half being the Grand Line. In between those oceans is a giant red landmass that goes around the world known as the Red Line. Anyways, the Marines show up and thank Luffy and Zoro for what they did, but tell them to leave town immediately since they are pirates. As the great guy that Luffy is, he beats the shit out of Kobe real quick and heads out. Kobe asks to join the Marines and gets accepted. Then, we watch as the newly formed Straw Hat Pirates set sail into the unknown. To be continued.
And that marks the end of the first 3 out of a lot of episodes.
The biggest appeal of One Piece for me, and probably many people, is the world building and sense of a grand adventure. One Piece does this extremely well, and Oda takes a lot of time adding a lot of detail to the different islands we'll visit and its characters. One Piece is very long, and while in some ways that is a detriment to the series, it's also its biggest strength. And I don't think any other anime will be able to capture that sense of adventure on such a grand scale for a long time, if ever. For now, Luffy is just this goofy kid who came out of a barrel with nothing to his name, entering the world of pirates, and we'll watch him grow to become one of the biggest names throughout the One Piece world.
And that's all for this video. Join me next time as we watch Luffy and Zoro duke it out with the great Buggy the Clown, and we'll get to know more about that strange orange-haired girl. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole YouTube shebang, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!